that might favor into JamEvil's hands. We are underway here. Game number 2.
And let's see what route these two will take. Will they take the same route as they did in game 1?
Looks like it. They're both heading for vanilla level 3 spot. Let's see who's going to be the first one to get to there. It looks like raikourider is going to have the whole shot. But look out, we got Lionel's. He's in there, so is Jamie. We have level 7.
Oh, a nice level. Pretty decent level. One of the bigger dungeons.
That's medium in depth. It's anywhere usually between like 21 and 28 rooms. It's not like level 6 or level 8 that can be over 40 rooms each. That's our transport staircase, which is typically what you might find in a level 7. There's going to be at least one set. If it turns out to be a segment to level 7, there is nothing raikourider can do there. And JamEvil is going to find that same dead end. It's hard to say if this is going to be what we like to call those troll one-offs, but it very well might. But we've got a lot of wizards, and JamEvil is going to take a chance. raikourider is just saying, no way, I'll come back later when I'm more equipped.
And will this pay off for our Jam? Knocking out the enemies.
Oh! Simultaneous deaths. Back to start. Both of them will go.
And that's gonna hurt a little bit.
Yeah, Jam wanted to see if there was a drop in that room potentially, but we're not going to know until later. And JamEvil, for all we know, may never come back to that room. Raikou looks like he's going to head for the vanilla level 1 spot. I think JamEvil is going to be right hot on his heels here, so hard to say who's got the lead at this point. Raikou was hoping for a bomb drop from that blue Octorok, as was JamEvil, but no such luck for either runner. What do we have guarding vanilla level 1? Just P-hats.
Easy to get around. And we got level 2. Yeah, level 2.
That's a pretty nice find. There's 2 items on the ground, and it's generally one of the smaller dungeons. There's the Triforce immediately, and he is cornered by orange Wizrobes. Youch!
And that's gonna hurt.
That is not a pretty room to have Wizrobes in, and if you're surrounded like that, forget it. You have no chance of surviving that fight, because every time you get hit by an orange Wizrobe beam, you lose 4 hearts.
Yep, one. Right now, one hit, and well, you're not gonna live.
Well, unfortunately, there's nothing else these runners can do at this time because they are either key blocked or bomb blocked. JamEvil are going to try and kill the Wizrobes to maybe get a bomb drop, but so far, no such luck. Raikou's going to try the same thing. And Jam grabs the Triforce, so that's going to be his first Triforce piece. Raikou trying to follow suit. As long as he doesn't take a death, he'll have his first. And no bombs for him either. Trying to get that candy bomb that's going to land on the global. It's going to be 1, 6, or 8 on the globals for the bomb dropping group. And unfortunately, both of our runners, no luck. Jam looks like he might be heading for the Armo spot near level 6 here in Death Mountain. I'm going to check the shop first, and we find, a discount on the blue ring, 235 rupees, Sharky.
Yep, from last seed it was 250, so I bet they'd be happy to see that prize.
Ooh, the Armos rolled up +2, 5 HP, and we do not see our Armos item here. Instead, it is going to be a shop, which means we now know, because of the way the flags are set up, Sharky, the blue ring shop is going to have our Armos item.
Yep. And we also know this, the blue candle's right there, so if they need a blue candle, well, they could pick it up easily.
Yep, but they need the cash first, and behind vanilla level 6, we have level 3 for JamEvil. Raikou down to his last heart. He's going to check the Armos area as well, but he's not going to find his item, and he's going to play it safe. He does not want to take that hit, because when you get hit by an Armos, you lose 1 heart, and he's only got 1 heart. Now he knows exactly which one it is, and he's not even going to go into the shop. He knows that one of the other Armos is going to have that item. So, JamEvil in level 3, did pick up a key. raikourider down to his last heart. He gets a clock just before the boomerang goes off on that blue Garia. That is crazy.
I think a couple more frames later, that boomerang would have sniped him.
Yeah, unbelievable. That was a very close call for raikourider. He will be able to get into level... Oh, no! Get in! All right, Raikou Rider's in safely at level 3. Oh, that was a close call, too.
And he's going to continue to refill his hearts back up.
By the way, we did find our floor item in level 3. It's the white sword. What a find.
And that's a nice item to have early.
Absolutely, Shark. And let me tell you something. If Raikou would have taken a death right there, that could have been extremely costly toward his chances. Instead, Raikou in level 3, he should get his white sword, so he'll be level pegging. We find a key for JamEvil. He's now got 2 keys, as Raikou's got 1 key, as he's going to take down these moblins here. Nope, no push block there for Raikou Rider. That is a red herring. Going to use the last key he's got. He's going to get a key from this 3-headed Gliak, but he's down to his last half a heart. He's able to skirt by for the time being. JamEvil now in this diagonal room. Chance for some bombs here with these Gibdos. With the white sword, these are going to go down much easier because they normally have 7 HP. There's the map. Contestants for the first time. Name that ink blot. Sharky, what do you think's behind this staircase? We found our item. What do you think it's going to be?
Well, let's get a ladder.
And the survey says heart container. One of the 9 heart containers that are in the shuffle. So we now know our 2 items in level 3 are the heart container and the white sword.
Here soon, Raikou should be able to pick up his white sword out of 3. I think it was early in 3.
Yeah, I think it was a different path that JamEvil took that got him the white sword quicker. So, oh no, another death for Raikou Rider. Can't be hugging those Gibdos there. Back to start he goes.
So he uses his key to go down here. Gotta be careful with these Gibdos.
Yeah, you get hit by a Gibdo, you lose 2 hearts. So when you hit from a Gibdo on Raikou's side, he is down for the count. Gotta really be careful here. And that's a dead end for JamEvil. But he does now know where the Triforce is. He has to go all the way to the top of that ink blot into the head.
The good news is at least he doesn't have to fight these enemies unless he wants the bomb drop or something. Or a key.
Alright, and there is the Triforce swallowed up by a Gibdo, and Jam is able to grab it. That is going to be his second Triforce piece. So right now it's a 2 Triforce to 1 edge right now in favor of JamEvil, but as long as Raikou Rider is able to fully explore this level 3, he'll get both of his items, plus that all-important white sword. So far, though, we haven't seen any progression items yet.
Nope. But what will our first progression item be?
Raikou trying to get some bombs from these Gibdos here. No such luck. That was a 10 count, because you normally don't see a 5 rupee from the Gibdo. Boy, look at the price of that blue candle. That's a 25% markup. That's a 15 rupee markup right there. That's gross price.
Ugh.
Raikou, as long as he doesn't take a death in this room, he's trying for some more bombs, but again, no such luck. He's going to find that heart container. We find that the medium secret is right around where you want it to be. 32 rupees, that's right around the mean.
Yep.
Raikou did pick up... Yeah, you can't be disappointed in a 32 rupee secret. That's not too bad at all. JamEvil does have enough money now. He can purchase that 75 rupee candle. Raikou did get his heart container, so now he's just looking for the white sword, which he just picked up right here. And I have no idea why he went through that locked door. He is going to get a key back, but he should see where that Triforce is. What is Raikou looking for?
Unless he's looking for bomb drops, or...
I suppose maybe he's looking for bomb drops, but those are a couple of keys that he didn't need to be spending right there. Right now, JamEvil has 2 Triforce pieces. Raikourider exits on a level 3. Ooh, that might be costly there. I mean, he knows where the Triforce is. He can come back later, but I'm a little surprised Raikourider was not able to complete that level 3 like JamEvil did.
And that's going to send him back pretty much.
Oh, Sharky, did you just see that on JamEvil's screen?
Ooh, that large secret is garbage.
Oh, that's 2 shots better than the PGA Tour record for an 18-hole round. But that is no good here in Zelda Randomizer. That large is anywhere between 50 and 150, and 56 rupees. That is no bueno.
And if they want to, if Ray or Jam wants to buy that blue ring, it's not going to be as easy.
And we just found out what the situation was on Raikourider. He was bomb blocked from the Triforce, so that's the reason why he couldn't complete it. So that's the reason why he went through those locked doors. He was hoping for bomb drops, but the game just isn't providing for Raikou. We do have a divergence of paths, and uh-oh! We have a mugger room. JamEvil is going to pay the toll of 44 rupees. Raikourider's in level 4. JamEvil's in level 5. We have an Inkbot on level 4. Contestants, name that Inkbot. Looks like a griffin to me.
I could see that.
There's an early Triforce for JamEvil. You'll pick that up.
And the question is, will he go back to level 5 and get the items? Looks like he will go back to 5 and explore a little bit more.
Yeah, he didn't really explore that much of level 5, so yeah, it's definitely not a bad play to go back and try to find that. Of course, he's in the lead 1-0 in this match. I mean, he could have decided to go for some moxie and take a big-time gamble here, but he feels pretty confident in his abilities, and he thinks maybe there's something here in this level 5, you just never know. Now, Raikou here in level 4, there's going to be an item on the ground and a staircase with the item. Because it's not segmented, once he finds that staircase, he will know what this item is. And Raikou trying for the Kananaki, he gets it. Very nicely done there for Raikou. But now he's ladder blocked. Can you believe that mess?
Well, you got the Canadian key, but then you get stopped by a ladder.
Yeah, thief indeed, because you just stole a key from the game, and now he pays the ultimate price by being ladder blocked in the Chevy room. That is gross.
As well, we could go down. Can we avoid the ladder blocks?
Unfortunately, he's got 2 more locked doors that he's not going to be able to avoid. So unless there's a key drop from these moblins, he's going to have no more options. JamEvil finds a transport staircase, and we do have a key. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. He's going to go south to the NSU room. Still no drops for either one of our competitors here. JamEvil looking for the 2 items in level 5. Level 5 having a staircase item and an item on the floor plus a transport staircase. Should it be segmented, then of course there's going to be 2 sets of transport staircase. Raikou clears the Gibdo, but no reward.
But he does have some bombs.
He did get some bombs. No bombs from the Gibdos there. I mean, this game is just giving Raikou absolutely nothing. I mean, come on, game. Raikou's down 1-0. Can't you help him out?
I don't think the game wants to help out tonight.
Well, that's because the game knows, of course. So now there is some wall masters. So they rolled up. They normally would go down in 1 white sword hit. So they're either at 3 or 4 HP in this seed. Raiku's going to up an A, and there's nothing else he can do here in level 4, so another strikeout for raikourider. That's a bad break for him. JamEvil still searching here in this level 5. Raikou gonna have to be careful here. He finds the staircase, but one more hit, and he is down for the count. Oh, he gets away!
He's gotta be careful. He's going to check over here.
Yeah, but he's got to be careful still. Oh! Simultaneously grabs the heart as he gets bopped by the Armos, which does 1 heart of damage, and Raiku's dead. What a bad break.
Yep, he dies with that 1 heart.
Oh, you... Not like this. Not like this. Jam gets a key in that river room. He's up to 4 keys all of a sudden. Boy, you hate to see that, Sharky.
Yeah, Raiku's going down to the coast. We'll pick up 1 of his hearts.
Yep, that takes him up to 5 hearts, a 2 in 3 chance of picking up the white sword item if he decides to go with that route. Nice brodongo there for JamEvil, trying for the second one, but he misses. Didn't cooperate that time, and certainly didn't cooperate. Oh, eating up the bomb, so he's not going to get to maximum on that shot. Will get to maximum on that shot, and he'll find the compass, but he already has the Triforce out of there. I do believe this is a segmented level 5.
I think so too.
We find our wood arrows, and they have been marked up to 91 rupees.
Well, a little bit better than the last seed. The last seed, they were maxed at 100, so...
Yikes. That's never any fun. Raikou going back to where he took that death, and he'll find the small secret, which is worth 12 rupees. Well, that's nice, but that does not make up for the pitiful large secret. So I can definitely confirm this is a deluxe poverty seed.
One of those things you don't want to see.
There's the medium secret of 32 rupees for Raikou. He's now up to 76 rupees. That's enough money to buy the blue candle. In the vanilla game, yeah, level 5 is segmented from that aspect. From a shape aspect, when we say a level is segmented, it means it's split into 2 parts. This is not a segmented level 5. I stand corrected. It felt like it was segmented, but I think JamEvil saw the staircase the first time and didn't take it, so that's what must have thrown me off. And he finds the raft on the ground! There is the 4 item for JamEvil, and he needs it to get to vanilla level 4 spot.
And that's a good find. Raiku's coming out here to see what the large secret is, and probably pick up another heart container, I believe, or the letter at least.
He might pick up the letter. Yeah, that definitely looks like a E.T. Absolutely, JamEvil's ink plot. Yeah, no question about it. It's E.T. It's a big level 5. It's 26 rooms. That's on the beefy side. Ooh, and Raikou taking a death. He will not get to that letter. Back to start he goes. Oh, Boletta, trust me, I saw the large secret. I'm not happy about it. And there is a heart container for JamEvil. He's now up to 7 hearts. He's guaranteed the white sword item, and he's now done with this level 5.
Yep, he wants to get out, and probably check the coast, since you're right here.
Yeah, absolutely. He's just a few screens away from the coast time, so we're going to get an idea of what we're going to be looking for. We still don't know what the Armo statue item is. What do we have on the coast tonight? It is all hail. It's the wooden boomerang. I don't think we're going to see these runners go back for it.
I don't think so. Cheap bombs tonight.
How cheap are we talking about, Sharky?
Well, they were like 8 rupees, so...
Ooh, nice. JamEvil going to the raft spot to pick up his heart container. So he's now got 8 hearts. 8 rupees for a 4-pack of bombs. That's nice. I mean, considering this is a deluxe poverty seed, the fact that bombs are 60% off the vanilla price. That's nice. That's really going to help out these runners.
Jam's going the vanilla level 2. Check this out.
And Raikou face plants into a red Octorok. Back to start he goes. Now JamEvil is going to try his luck in level 4. And with 6 keys and 8 bombs, he'll have a better chance. We did see some ladder blocks earlier as JamEvil picks up his map. And JamEvil sees that same Chevy room. Raikou finds a blue ring shop. That's not what he's looking for. Raikou got to be careful of those blue Lionels. They do 2 hearts of damage when you get hit by their sword beams or their body in the case of a blue Lionel. Orange Lionel bodies do 1 heart of damage, which is still quite a bit. Jam finds the bomb hole and gets a key in the process. Now raikourider going to check the Armos here. He's not going to find his item again. We know the item is where the blue ring shop is in the vanilla game. Well, looks like Raikou's going to make the play to go to vanilla level 5 spot. He's trying to screen scroll there, but he's having a little bit of trouble.
Gives another try, a few more tries. Gets it.
Very nicely done. What do we have here today in vanilla level 5? It's level 6. Ooh, one of the bigger dungeons. 2 items. This will be tough potentially, but it may be the play that raikourider needs to get back into this match. We'll see. Nice use of bombs there from JamEvil. Raikou getting a pack of bombs of his own. Here's a double block room. Potentially could be a staircase. Tell you what, we're 22 minutes in, and so far we haven't found much, Sharky.
Nope, not in this one.
These runners are going to have to earn it. This does push. Is this our transport or is this our item? It is a transport. In level 6, normally is going to have at least 1. Segmented, more transport staircases. If we find that map, we'll get an idea. But there's the compass swallowed up by a Gypto. Boy, these Gyptos are hungry. And there's the Triforce being guarded by a Manhandla. JamEvil is able to bomb down. And we're still looking for our items here. We have not really found anything. Nice shot there, and of course, you find the compass after you find where the Triforce is. Go figure.
Yep, it always has to be a room after or way later in the level.
And Jam wants no part of the Triforce yet, and Raikou going for the Kanana key again, this time on a Gypto. Needs the Gypto to get a little bit closer to him. He's going to try and bomb it and get through, and he needs one more bomb. He's got it. Nice job there for Raikou. And JamEvil sees that there's really nothing else he can do here in this level 4, so he'll go ahead and pick up this Triforce. That is going to be his 4th Triforce piece already.
Yep, already halfway there.
Absolutely, and again, JamEvil backing out of level 4. I think he's going to be ladder blocked from both of our items. We didn't see either one. Tell you what, if the ladder is here in 6, but it looks like JamEvil might be heading there in just a moment, as he's going to go into... Oh! Bop by the blue dart nut. Raikou takes a death. Back to start he goes. Jam does grab the heart container. He's now 1 heart away from potential shot at the magical sword. Now, considering he is already done with the vanilla level 6 level, which I believe was level 3, I do not believe we're going to see JamEvil make a play for the magical sword. With his caliber of play, considering he is a Zelda Randomizer tournament champion of the past, I say there's no chance in heck he goes back for the magical sword. Even if he has enough hearts, I say no chance.
Nope. And he's usually goes to the finals in all these randomizer tournaments.
Yeah, I believe he's finished in the top three different times. I believe he has a gold, a silver, and a bronze to his credit in 3 different tournaments. Plus, I think he finished 6th in another previous tournament as well. So he's been generally very, very successful in these Zelda randomizer tournaments. raikourider trying to put a stop to his run here, but we'll see what happens. We did find a ground item in level 6. In fact, both of our runners are here in level 6. A heart container was the floor item, so now we're looking for the staircase item. Looks like JamEvil found that same heart container because he's up to 10 hearts, so now he does, conceivably have a 20% chance at the magical sword, and oh shoot!
Well, and at least there was a key there, so Raikou does need those keys.
And JamEvil on the wrong side of that chute, so he's not going to get that key here. Raikou's had all sorts of key problems in this seed so far, and it's just, so far it might be turning into those right order seeds. And remember that he had to spend a couple of keys on level 3 that he absolutely didn't need to spend because he was looking for bombs. Another death for raikourider, back to start yet again. So far,
those guys are hungry.
They sure are, and so far the combat just hasn't worked out. JamEvil was going to find that transport staircase. He'll go ahead and take it. And we're still looking for the item staircase. And I got a feeling that there's something here in this level 6 that is going to open up the seat a little bit. Well, look where that Triforce is. I just noticed on Raikou's side is JamEvil is also going to pick up that compass. Look where that Triforce is, Sharky.
Way over there.
I dread to find out what this map looks like. I want to see it now.
Hopefully we'll get a map.
There's a key for Jam. In fact, we have a high 5. They're in the same room right now, so Raikou's going to pick up a key in just a moment, provided he doesn't take a death. He now is protected from 1 hit. Boy, look at all these blue dark nuts here in this level 6. There's another key.
I'm surprised we haven't seen bunnies in this one, really.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. They're not the common enemy in this particular seed, as Raikou takes yet another death here in 6, and he is done with this level.
Yep, our last race, we had a bunch of bunnies.
Yeah, it's hard to say what the common enemy is this time, but it definitely doesn't look like bunny rabbits, not Pole's voices. Raikou, though, is going to make the play for the white sword item. Maybe this is going to be an item that's going to help him catch up here. What do we have here? It's going to be a heart container.
Good old heart containers. Gives them to 8 hearts.
Yeah, that is probably not what raikourider wanted to see there. Oh my gosh! Look at that map for level 6. I don't remember the last time I've seen this, Sharky, and it might be never. The Triforce is in the one-off room. I never see this.
That's a highlight to remember.
But this is our item, and it's the book, JamEvil. No way, Jose. Yikes. So far, we've seen, like, literally nothing. Raikou finds the location of level 9, but again, that's no progression at all. This has just been a gross seed, to say the least, so far, Shark.
Yep. The winning time might not be as good as last time, but we gotta find those progressions. Meanwhile,
another death for Raikou. Yeah. JamEvil still, now he's trying to find out how to get to this Triforce here in level 6. He's looking for that staircase that's going to take him to the one-off room. I normally call it a stealth staircase, but I can't really call it that this time because that's where the prize is. Finds another key and a heart that's going to give him a little bit of insurance here. Raikou's going to check what this Armos item is going to be. As long as we don't have heavy combat enemies here, we're going to get chance to find out what that item is, and just Dr. Rocks, he should be able to manage his way through, and it's another heart container!
Oh, the heart containers.
Man, this seed just giving these runners absolutely positively nothing tonight. Looks like Raiku's going to head back to Vanilla level 3's spot. Jam's still trying to find that staircase that's going to take him to the Triforce. So Raikou back here in level 7. I got a feeling this has to be the level that's going to happen. Remember, this didn't really have pleasant enemies, and we were blocked by everything. So neither of these runners stayed in level 7 very long.
Nope.
Remember, Raiku's only got one key. If he picks wrong here, he's going to be in big trouble. Jam, meanwhile, trying to take care of these blue dart nuts, and there are 3 shutter doors, and you got to believe that one of these paths is the path that Jam needs to take. Oh, look at this! Raikou finds the ladder on the ground!
Oh, that's a nice item to find. It could be a while before Jam goes back to level 7 and gets that.
Oh, absolutely, and this could potentially be an opportunity for Raikou to gain some ground here. Depends on how long it takes for JamEvil to get to level 7. Meanwhile, it looks like yeah, Sharky, sorry about that. It looks like he did find it. Yep, he's there.
This guy kill a couple keys, burn a couple of them. That Keys doesn't want to get killed.
What a troll keister. But Jam does finally take it down, gets his 5th Triforce of the match.
Yep, missing 1, 7, and 8. 2 important dungeons, in my opinion. 1 and 8. Both having, 3 items each.
That's right. Plus he has the raft, so that's going to be one of those. It's either going to be 1 or 8. So whatever the raft spot is going to be a dungeon that's going to have 3 items. JamEvil gets his Arcanine, now has 11 hearts, a 40% chance at the magical sword if he decides to make that play. Again, with his caliber of play, I totally do not expect him to go for it. I mean, if he gets to 13 hearts, maybe he does, but I don't think so at this point.
Last seed Raikou did try Mags at 13. Unfortunately, could not pick it up. So can it be back-to-back seeds where Mags is on 14?
Oh, magical sword was 14 hearts last time? Jeez. Yep. Bummer, dude. Oh, and another death for Raikou as he emerged from that staircase. Remember, that looked like a one-off. It's hard to say, but Raiku's also out of resources as well, and he's going to have to back out. That's where level 9 is that JamEvil just found.
And he'll note that for later, and we'll come back to it. With 11 hearts, will Jam go back to level 7? But first, he's going to check this raft spot.
And we're about to find out what this raft spot level is going to be, and it's 1.
Oh, that's
Sharky,
a nice
that means Recorder
level.
Lake. Yes, it is a nice level. That means that the Recorder Lake is going to be level 8. Is this going to be our item, or is this a segmented 1? It's our item, Red Candle. Jam thought about leaving it behind, but he'll go ahead and pick it up.
It's a nice upgrade to have. Rai's going screen wrap. Having a little trouble.
Speaking of candles, Raikou still doesn't have a candle. Raiku's going to go ahead and screen scroll, do the round the world wrap. He hadn't discovered what the ladder on the coast is. He's probably not too thrilled that it is a wooden boomerang, but I guess it's better than nothing. But Raikou having some trouble here. Jam going to find this map here. And this is a segmented level 1 contestants. Name that ink blot.
I have no idea how I could name this one. Inkblot segmented ones are tougher to call.
I agree. It looks like a very large cannonball coming out of a very tiny cannon. Oh, and we have jewelry on the ground for JamEvil. That's going to quadruple his defense. Man, so far everything coming up JamEvil.
Oh, level 1 paying off.
Absolutely here. That raft paying off in spades. And now we have the compass for JamEvil. So now he knows exactly where to go to get that Triforce. So now he's got to go back from whence he came. First he's going to probably go through this locked door and see, trying for the bullseye here. Oh, it goes just light. So no pack of bombs for JamEvil, but he does take down the manhandler. No drop. Here's the broken triple bar room, and we find a heart container. Those are all 3 items here in level 1.
Yep.
So Jam making a beeline for this Triforce here, and that's going to be his 6th Triforce piece already. He is, once again, turning on the afterburners here in this match, and it's looking pretty good for him. I don't want to jinx anything, but it's looking pretty good that he may be heading for the round of 32, but anything can still happen. There's our bait block. Bait not required.
Yep, last time bait was in level 9.
Was it required to beat the seed, though?
No, luckily it was not required.
Oh, that's too bad. Very rare that bait is required to beat the seed, and once again, come up empty. But no matter. Jam's going to try to take down these Gibdos. 1 more left to go, and boom, there's the Triforce. That's his 6th Triforce piece, Shark.
Yep, just missing 7 and 8. 7 is close by, so you probably go there next.
Well, we're still missing a couple. Now, remember that level 4 was ladder blocked, and JamEvil doesn't have the ladder out of level 7 yet. I gotta believe he's gonna go to level 7 next. So I'm telling you, the recorder's in 1 of 2 levels. It's either in level 7, it's the staircase item in level 7, or it's in level 4, one of those 2 items. Jam gonna grab the potion from Candle Row. That's a very smart play. It'll enable him to refill his health twice. Raikou back in level 5. This is where he needs to be because the raft is here. There's the Triforce for Raikou. That'll be his 2nd Triforce piece. Jam going back into level 2. That's right. We couldn't do anything in level 2 either. I totally forgot. Level 2, we had no resources because we were key blocked. Now, the recorder could be here in 2.
Yep. And Jam has 4 keys. Unfortunately, Raikou's still having key issues.
JamEvil finds some blue land mole. Is lucky for him, he's got that red ring. Here's the map for level 2. It is not segmented. That is a scorpion. Name that ink block.
I almost said Dory, in a way.
Alright, it's going to take down this 4-headed Gleeok with that red ring. He can just tank this fight right here. And I don't believe there was a drop there. If there was a drop, it was on his feet and it wasn't anything important.
And it's a recorder!
Oh, baby. Everything coming up, JamEvil. He is now a bow and silver arrows away from being in go mode. He also still needs the ladder, though. And there's our other item. It's the heart container.
Wow, both items back to back in level 2. It looks like we're going to level 7 next, I believe.
Yeah, you're absolutely right here, man. Once again, everything so far just coming up. JamEvil's now. He's going to level 7. He's going to find that ladder.
And of course, Raikou picks up the compass after the Triforce.
Now, we don't know for certain if ladder is required, but we were ladder blocked out of the items in level 4, and if it's either the bow or silver arrows, as Jam finds his ladder here in level 7, if it's either the bow or silver arrows, then yes, we do know that ladder is going to be required. Jam finds that one off. Yeah, we're still missing the bow and silver arrows. And the power bracelet. Remember, power bracelet cannot be in level 9. Neither can the bow, raft, recorder, or ladder. Oh, wow, that turns out it was a stealth staircase. That was a one-off dead end that JamEvil just found here in level 7. That is no bueno.
You do not want to find those.
Finds that same map that we saw earlier on JamEvil's side. Jam on the all-you-can-eat pancake buffet at this IHOP here in level 7, but he's still trying to find that floor or that staircase item. And this is another. Well, this one's not a one-off. This is a segmented level 7, and it wouldn't surprise me if that one-off is the only room in that second segment.
Well, I would love to see the map.
Oh, I'd love to see the map too. No question about it. Jam gotta be careful. He's down to 1 heart. He's got his potion ready, and this is an unpleasant room. He's gonna use it, not take any chances. Does not want to go back to start. He's up to 13 hearts. This is now an 80% chance at the magical sword. Raikou just makes it to level 1 before he takes that death. He'll up and A, reset himself back to 3 hearts.
I'll be happy to see the red, that candle, and you know he's gonna be happy to see that red ring.
Well, absolutely, he's gonna be happy to see that red candle. He didn't have a candle yet, so that's going to save him 75 rupees. Plus, with the blue candle, you can only fire it once. If you want to use it again, you're going to have to go to another screen. With the red candle, you can use it on the screen you're on as many times as you want, but you got to keep in mind just 2 shots on the screen at one time.
If I can. Gotta be careful with these Skiptos. Down to 1 heart again.
Yeah. Once he finds that red ring, he's going to be glad to see it, but it could potentially be too little, too late. Oh! Nice. Yeah, JamEvil did get the strike, the bullseye. Looked like he got the wall shot. It looked a little light, and Troll handle went right into the bomb there, and that was a perfect shot. Very nicely done there for JamEvil. There's a key for raikourider, and he'll take this transport staircase. Jam was trying for the double bullseye there, but this time it goes way light. Still, he takes down that manhandler. No problem at all for Jammy. Raikou about to get some fine jewelry. He's already picked it up, so he's now down to 1/4 of the base value damage he'll be taking. That quadruple defense, it's really going to help him out there, Sharky.
Nope, shouldn't be dying as much.
Finds the compass. Now he knows exactly where he needs to go to pick up his Triforce. But JamEvil having trouble finding that second item, and also the Triforce. We don't know where that is either. And all of a sudden, Jamie down to 1 key, Sharky. Remember he had a lot of keys? This level 7 has sucked his keys up dry.
Yes, it has. And Raikou's collecting some keys.
Couple of slow-moving orange Lamolas that Jam should have no trouble taking down. That red candle will get a really come into use for him there. Very nice weapon to have against Lamolas.
But definitely, if you find a blue one.
Hey, there's your Pulse voices, Sharky.
I knew there'd be somewhere, but not a lot of them this time.
Oh, that's for sure. I'm starting to wonder if Gibdos are the common enemy. Seems like we've seen so many, Sharky.
Yep. Raikou does pick his Triforce out of 1.
Excellent. That'll be his third Triforce.
Hello, Alchemist. How you doing over there?
This could be our item here. It is, and it's another heart. Well, isn't this interesting? Sharky, he's now guaranteed the magical sword if he wants it.
And I don't know if Jam will go up there to get it, but we'll
That's a
find
tough
out.
call. He does have the recorder. He could whistle the 3 if he wanted to, if he wants that double attack power. It's up in the air. I might make a play for it, but we'll see what Jamie has in mind.
If Raiku's back to level 7.
And there's the Triforce for JamEvil. That is going to be his 7th.
Yep, and all he needs is, well, go to where the recorder is. And that's pretty close by. So he'll be able to enter level 8. 3 items. There's a good chance that bow is there.
Yeah, because the bows cannot be in level 9, but the silver arrows could still be in level 9. This is where things could get really, really interesting in terms of hitting that Gamble-matic 9000, Sharky, because if he finds the bow in level 8, does he gamble level 9 that the silver arrows could be there? That's going to be the 64,000 rupee question. But if the bow is not here in level 8, he's going to have to go back to level 4. Manhandler giving him a few fits there, but he takes him down. But JamEvil down to 1 key again.
And he doesn't want to use it quite yet.
Raiku's going to find his staircase item. That's going to be a heart container. That'll put him up to 10 hearts. He's got a 20% chance at the magical sword. He's not too far away from the Triforce either, as he did find the compass.
Yep. Finds a small key. Get a key, spin a key.
That's pretty much how it works, Sharky. JamEvil in a room full of orange wizards. There was a nickel on the ground, so he's just trying to get on through. And here's another Chevy room with another locked door. Potential drop room here. As Raikou gets his Triforce, that is number 4 for him.
Still has a small chance of coming back and taking a game.
Yeah, level 9 is known as the great equalizer for a reason, Sharky. We've seen comebacks happen before, but it's going to have to be one of those level 9s, in my opinion, for Raikou to have a shot, but you never know. The key situation is one of those possibilities, Sharky.
No any key early. We
That's
don't know
our
where that guy
transfer.
is.
Yep. If this is not a segment to level 8, the next staircase Jam finds should be an item. That's not going to be it. That's not going to be one of them, because there was a nickel behind that rupee boss, so you actually got 15 rupees out of it.
Well, we know where the Triforce in 8 is.
This looks like it could be a very large level 8. Well, we're about to find out. Oh, it's another scorpion, a bigger one. Name that ink plot.
Giant scorpion.
31 rooms, so kind of on the small side. It looks big, but level 8 can be over 40 rooms, so this is definitely on the small side, but it has some linearage to it. Linkle guards the compass. Raikou going back to level 4, and now he has the ladder equipped. So we're going to get an idea on what those 2 items are in level 4. We find the Eddie Key!
Oh, that's a nice find. No more key issues for Jam.
Anything that potentially could have equalized in terms of level 9 exploration, that just went down the tubes. Of course, we still have Hyrule's favorite game show, Find the Bomb Hole, but yeah, keys will not be an issue for JamEvil anymore.
Nope. We still got, I believe, 2 more items. A floor drop and the other staircase. Hopefully we can find a bow here.
Oh, is what Jam wants to see here. Here's our staircase item in level 4. What do we have? Power bracelet. And Raikou says, to that. It is not really going to help him.
This late in the seed, probably not going to help too much.
So now there's 1 item on the ground still in level 4. If it's not the bow, then it's got to be here in 8. There's a key.
Oh, a nice clock pickup by Jam. Gets to kill these bunnies easier.
By the way, bows in 4. I missed it because it was another item swallowed up by a Gibdo, Sharky. I missed it.
Oh. Wow. The Gibdos are hungry. And 8 had a heart container there.
JamEvil has every single heart container in this seed. Remember, you took the potion from the Take Any at Candle Row. That means JamEvil has every single heart in this seed.
He is sure healthy in this seed. The healthiest you could be.
Absolutely. He has 15 hearts, so with the red ring, that's more like 60 hearts. But now he's out of bombs. Still 2 items left here in level 8. Silver arrows right now, it's a 50-50 proposition. Silver arrows are either here in 8 or they're in level 9. Unfortunately, JamEvil can't get to the Triforce room from that direction. Raikou does get his Triforce out of level 4, so he might be clawing his way back here. Stay tuned, folks.
Yep, because we already found 2 staircases for items, so we're just missing that floor drop in 8.
Correct. So, correction. I said it was a 50-50 chance. Yeah, that's right, because of the heart container. Yeah, he's looking for the floor item. So it's a 1 in 3 chance that the silver arrows are here in level 8. It's a 2 in 3 chance at this point that they're in level 9. And if I'm JamEvil, I'm thinking they're in level 9. But the problem is he has no access to get to the Triforce here in level 8. He needs a bomb. Raikou going back into level 6. Oh, and it's the magical boomerang, and JamEvil is going to pick it up.
Ho 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 ho.
Sharky, I think we know who TGE is not going to be rooting for in this race.
Well, time for GTE to root for Raikou.
So now, by process of elimination, unless we've missed something, Sharky, silver arrows are 9. And yeah, 1's going to be a 9 as well. That's absolutely a true statement.
Yep, because we've never seen that item either. So
Yeah,
will this be the break Raikou needs, having that bow?
Correct. Because remember, level 9, we have accounted for all the heart containers. So yeah, by process of elimination, we're about to complete this board right here. That level 9 is going to have our wand. It should light up in a moment. We've had just a little bit of trouble lighting things up here on the tracker tonight, but the wand should be coming up here in level 9. JamEvil, meanwhile, going back to level 8. Now he's got some bombs in hand. He's going to get that Triforce. Now with that any key, he can just tackle these rooms as fast as he wants to. Don't forget that raikourider still needs to go back into level 3 to get the Triforce out of there, because remember he was bomb blocked earlier. Speaking of bombs, he's down to 1 bomb.
Yep. And he needs to go back to level 2 at some point for his recorder.
Correct, because remember he was key blocked out of the recorder at that point. Both of the runners were key blocked at that point. Yeah, so JamEvil now just needs to find the silver arrows that are going to be here in level 9. Unfortunately, you can't bomb to the north. You're going to have to bomb to the right of that other room.
Gotta get through these ponies again.
Also keep in mind that JamEvil does have to go back into level 4 to get his bow. Raikou sees the book in level 6, says, no, thank you. Raikou can't push that block. Bomb to the north. Now, he didn't bomb to the right. Is this a magical staircase situation? And it's a one-off?
Oh, that would be rude. We already had that one-off from earlier.
By the way, that white sword does not take down a Zol. They rolled up. That's gross.
You don't want to see that.
Yeah, because that's a lost source of rupees there. Not like JamEvil needs. He's got 252. I never thought I'd see somebody get to 255 rupees on a poverty seed. I don't know about you, Sharky, but I didn't think anyone was going to get to 255.
I did not think that either. I probably thought maybe high 100s, but no 255.
Yeah, JamEvil has to find that transport staircase that's going to take him to that one-off room. So we have 2 one-off Triforces in the same seed. I mean, seeing 1 is rare enough, Sharky, but 2 in the same seed.
Well, this seed will be talked about.
I'm sure it will be. Raikou's still trying to get to that room that's got the Triforce.
Can this be the room?
This might be the room. Yeah, this is the room. This will take him to the Triforce. There it is. Clear these 3 keys and you're going to get a Triforce. So that is going to be the 8th Triforce piece for JamEvil, but he has unfinished business. He must go back to level 4 and get his bow. Question in chat. Segmented 9. Segmented 9s can happen, but they are extremely rare. Whenever that happens, you end up having 7 sets of transport staircases, but they are very, very rare. I've only seen them twice.
I think I've seen them a couple times, but I've played one of them, and that's not fun.
Yeah, I was the commentator with Elsoa for one of them, and then during one of the weeklies, Elsoa was also doing commentary for that one, incidentally. There was a 60-room level 9 that had a segmented one-off. So here we are, JamEvil back in level 4. He just needs to find the bow. Remember that the bow was swallowed up by Gyptos. Raikou just found the staircase that's going to take him to the one-off, so he's about to get his 6th Triforce piece, but time is running out for Raikou. He needs a lightning-fast level 8.
He's down to levels 3, 6. Well, he just got 6. So 3 and 8.
Yeah, he knows where it is in level 3. He just didn't have the bombs, but he is out of keys. That's one thing that could stop raikourider. If he finds the Triforce fast, all well and good. JamEvil are about to find the power bracelet, and he'll pick it up anyways just for posterity's sake, but that's not what he wanted to see. Also, Raikou still has to go back to level 2 to get his recorder, and he is going back to level 2, so he will get one of the puzzle pieces needed. And JamEvil did pick up his bow from the Gibdo, so he is now ready to go into level 9. So, Sharky, tell me what he's looking for.
Well, first off, he needs to find no silvers. Next thing he needs to find is when he's a room away from Ganon, he'll be loud and war, so he'll be there. But you just gotta be careful. You could have Archimentus or something else being louder than Ganon. The third thing we're looking for is a single shutter door that does not open even when you kill all the enemies.
Now, in spite of the fact that JamEvil has 15 hearts, he is not going to go back for the magical sword. And again, as I had mentioned earlier in the race, considering his caliber of play, I'm not surprised that JamEvil didn't go back to get the guaranteed magical sword. We'll see what kind of enemies we have to deal with. Our choices are left or right this time around. No up. Could this be the silver arrows on the first try? Nah. Didn't think it was going to be that easy, did you, Sharky?
Nope. What he's going to find first is probably the wand, knowing the game.
I wouldn't count. I wouldn't put it past that. You're probably going to end up being right here, Sharky. Let's see.
No.
Well!
Wow, fast.
Jamie just proved us both wrong. JamEvil now needs to find the pig and Zelda, and he's about to move on to the round of 32.
Yep. How fast can this level 9 be? We know Zelda won't be down low. It's gotta be careful, but red ring, you're not gonna have much issues.
Yeah, considering it's a Wizrobe dungeon, I mean, in hindsight, I would have picked up the magical sword because of the enemy set that we have in level 9, but I'm doing the commentary. Jam's doing the racing. It's not the other way around. Now, raikourider's going back into level 2. He had to bail, and I think resource management might have been another problem again.
Yep. He did not get to any key at level 8. Which is going to hurt him a little bit.
He hasn't even been in level 8 yet. That's it would help if he would actually be in level 8, but yeah.
Oh yeah, you don't even as well.
And you can't get to level 8 without the recorder from level 2.
And there's a map for level 2 for Raikou.
Yep, we had seen that earlier on JamEvil's side. That was the smaller scorpion. Jam, you're going to put that bow and arrow to work. Every time you fire the arrow, it costs you 1 rupee. The silver arrows do 4 hit points of damage. He has money for days.
Yep. He could miss quite a bit and still have enough to kill the Ganon.
When you get rupee bosses like this. If we find Ganon's room, it's going to go dark. In Shapes, that's the only room that goes dark in level 9. In Vanilla First Quest, lots of rooms can go dark, so we can easily be debated. That's not going to be the case here in Shapes. Meanwhile, Raikou did pick up the recorder in level 2. So So he's just a silver arrow away from being in go mode. Of course, we know the silver arrows are in level 9.
Now, the question is, if I could go to level 8 first, or go to level 3. Resource management is not the best thing tonight.
Well, he's got the bomb, so he could go back to level 3, but I think he's going to head for level 8 next. He could definitely use that any key. Time is running out for raikourider here, and there's a bomb drop. Jam needed those bombs in the worst way, and he finds the bomb hole.
I think I'll hear a Ganon.
I do too. I think he's to the right. But he may not have access to that room. He may have to find a magical staircase. I heard him too.
Can he bomb to the right? Yes, he can.
But that's not where Ganon is either. He's to the south. Now here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Ganon. We're looking for 8 hits with the white sword. A Hyrule driver will cost him 1 heart. Let's see what happens here. There's a stun lock. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down goes Ganon. We've got Bacon. He'll pick up his Triforce of Power. Now JamEvil is looking for the single shutter door room that automatically opens, and it'll be a clean sweep for JamEvil. He'll move on to the round of 32.
Yep, he'll be taking on the winner between Sea Falcon and Dark Magician.
That's going to be a great matchup between those two.
And Sea Falcon with a 6 seed had a really good Week 4 qualifier, giving him a top 10 seed. So I'm looking forward to that matchup as well.
Jamie is down to 1 bomb. Here's a shutter door. That's a double shutter door room. Raikou does find his magical key in level 8, but it just is probably going to be too late for him.
A lot of reserves in this room.
He's hoping for a bomb drop, hoping for one of the globals here, but so far... Oh, he gets one!
Much needed, too.
Raikou sees the magical boomerang, and he'll pass it by.
He doesn't want it.
Nah, he already has the wooden boomerang, so both of our runners picked up a boomerang along the way tonight. But JamEvil are trying to find that single shutter door room, not there. Boy, that magical boomerang just telling Raikou, pick me up, pick me up! And then Raikou just falls on deaf ears, Sharky. Jam down to 1 bomb again. Remember, Raikou's got to find that 1 transport staircase that's going to have that Triforce. He has to defeat those 3 keys. There's the map. Jam hoping for more bombs, no dice this time.
And there's Ruby Boss.
Yeah, he's never going to run out of money at this case. Oh, that's a double shutter door room.
And we got
the map. Holy smokes, look at the top of that map. Contestants for the final time, name that ink blot. Yes, that is a cat on top of a ledge, or like, you know, like on the railing of, or like on the desk or something. That's definitely a cat.
Yeah, I can see it in the tail right in the top corner, left corner.
Yeah, normally level 9 is Swiss cheese, but this time I definitely have an ink blot for this level 9. No doubt about it.
That's an interesting level 9. One of the more interesting ones you can see.
Absolutely. This has 55 rooms. That is a little bit below the vanilla number. It's 57 rooms, but in terms of shapes, that's about average.
Raikou try to take this Gleeok down. Four-headed. Down to half heart.
That was
Survives
close.
it.
Yes, he did.
You do not want to get bopped by a bunny. And as soon as I say that, Raikou gets bopped by the bunny.
The old commentator's curse, Sharky. Here's a shutter door. But it opens up! Get your
Open.
GGs up for JamEvil! And she's in Zelda's room! Zelda in Zelda's room! I finally got to see one!
Wow, 1:10:48 according to his timer.
Get your GGs out for JamEvil. He is your winner. He finishes with 222 rupees and 2 bombs. Deuces are wild here for JamEvil as he wins the best of 3 matchup against raikourider. 2 games to nothing, and we'll move on to the round of 32.
Yep. Their next match is going to be hyped. Whoever they get to play.
By the way, the recorder tune was Star Tropics.
Oh, that's a good game.
Very classic NES game, and raikourider sees the writing on the wall, and I believe that is going to be a forfeit for raikourider.
Yep, we're going to see if they want to join in. And that we have Jam GG.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous. What's with these seeds? Ugh.
Congratulations, JamEvil. Boy, what a brutal seed that was to start things off. We were getting no progression items like within the first half hour. It was pretty much a right order seed here. We also have raikourider here in the commentator's booth with us. GG, I'm sorry the races didn't work out the way you were hoping they would work out, Raikou, but sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles. And JamEvil, I mean, the race number 2, it looked like it was probably going to be close early on, but then you started to make some plays here that, you end up getting the ladder, you end up getting the recorder. And level 2, both of you were resource blocked early on, and that was the story of this particular seed. Resources were hard to come by. I mean, you got some early keys, JamEvil, but then by the time you got to level 7, they were all gone.
Yeah, that was icky. I was really worried that I'd have to leave and go buy some keys. Thankfully, you saw how happy I was when I found the magic key. So any key, that was just really good timing because I was really down to the wire there with resources. Bombs. I ran out of bombs and nades, and then I found out I didn't even need them.
Were silvers the floor item, or not the floor item? Were silvers the seller item in 6?
Silvers are 9.
They were a 9.
I anti-metaed this really hard, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah. One of the things that really hurt you, Raikou, level 3, you knew where the Triforce was, but you ran out of bombs, and while trying to find some bombs, you used a couple of keys that you probably needed down the road. We saw that you did Kanana key a couple of times, which was very, very impressive, so props to you on that. But, yeah, resource management early on definitely was a big difference in this race, in my opinion.
The first seed was far harder.
Far harder. I like that. It's one word now. I'm going to use that from now on.
Yeah, first seed, well, really combat heavy. This one, not so much.
No, and I found a red ring. That made everything so much easier from that point on.
I found that too.
Yeah.
Basically, I was going to check everywhere else before I went into 9 for silvers because when you play against somebody who's better than you are, the only way you're beating them is if you anti-meta.
Yeah, I can understand your strategy there, Raikou. Unfortunately, it just didn't pay off for you this time. If you were curious, JamEvil, you found every single heart container in that seed.
You had 60 hearts?
Yep.
No, he grabbed a potion from a candle row, but apart from that, he had every single heart.
I did that on purpose, making sure that I got all the overworld stuff. But just getting that candle was just like, or that potion was. I always do that, especially if I have a ring, especially if I have a decent amount of hearts. Like I really shoot for like 8 hearts, and then just get potion after that. So it saved me so many times. I used it both last race. I didn't use it this race. Did I? Wait, I may have used one.
I think you used one, but
Yeah.
you used both this time.
Yeah. So it's good. It's good to have. You know, if you don't want to take the time to go out of the way to get the letter and then another potion shop, just get the free one.
Another thing that really, really hurt me is it took me 11 minutes before I got a single bomb drop.
Wow, 11 minutes. That's got to be some kind of record, man. Very sorry about that, Raikou. That's rough.
Mm.
Uh,
There was also a lot of confusion as to where the candle shop was.
Forgotten Spot, wasn't it?
No.
No.
It was actually the rare shop where the blue ring is usually. But that was shuffled with the Armos item.
So it was at the Armos.
So it was at the
yep.
vanilla
That's right.
power
I
bracelet
forgot.
spot.
Yes,
Yep.
I forgot. Yes,
That was
we were
tricky.
talking about that early. Yeah,
Yep.
it was tricky. And it was a premium price too. Speaking of prices, JamEvil,
75.
how in the world did you get the 255 rupees on a deluxe poverty seed?
I was just picking up fivers. I like shiny things. Whenever I play randomizer, I'm always picking up extra rupees and stuff. So that's pretty much how I did it. I just kept on killing stuff and picking up the fivers.
I mean, let's face it, gentlemen. You knew it was going to be a poverty seed because I'm on the call.
Yeah.
Well, also I'm in the race, and if you've ever played in any sort of match where I am the dealer, that's the entire reason I'm not allowed to deal.
Right.
We have had this discussion many, many times, the two of us.
Oh yeah.
And you've seen a crap I've rolled in Z1.
So I'm actually kind of happy to be out of this one because it's about the time of year where Speed Gaming's SMLTTP is going to be starting up again, because that usually runs in the winter. And I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, I might actually hop in on that one. I've been playing a lot of combo rando myself.
You've been playing that? I didn't know you played that,
Yeah,
Jam.
man. Yeah.
Wait, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Seen him, yeah, during when I'd be working from home, and if JamEvil was streaming, I would notice, hey, he's playing Secret Admirer Randomizer, because I
Yeah.
say in that game that Link and Samus are secret admirers that are giving each other gifts to help each other on their respective quests.
Cute. Yeah, I have like a 3.5 hour average in that, so
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I can be
Mine-
semi-competitive.
Mine's in like the 320s.
Yeah, that's good. It's perfect. That's like right where I am, so I feel comfortable joining the tournament if that were the case. But yeah, no, I still got this one to work on. So who's my next
Yeah.
opponent now? I didn't even check.
Sharky, it's Captain Falcon and who else?
Between the winner of Sea Falcon and Dark Magician.
Oh, Hoya.
Sea
both
Falcon
of them would be great.
should be a pretty easy opponent for you.
Well, I don't know. Sea Falcon can put up good times.
Yeah, and
I
then
think-
Dark Magician has been playing Zelda Randomizer since its inception, so never knock him. Like, he's really good at the game. Yeah, so it could be either of them.
Also, I really need to ask Krim and Rick a question: why they hyped this race in particular up so much?
Because they're my friends. They like me.
Why not? I mean,
know.
after all,
Because-
Zelda Randomizer was just featured at SGDQ. Why not hype it up so much?
Oh, also because like we're very close seated. You know, even with me taking the 0, it could have really gone either way. If the seed was just like a little more, like, I made a lot of bad mistakes. You could have definitely capitalized on those and won on either of these seeds. And it's randomizer, the roll of the dice. That's what happens. So.
But like I said, I'm glad to be out of this one.
Yeah, no, GG's though. You definitely put up really good times during the seeding phase, and
I wouldn't say
Yeah.
good times, but I would say consistent times.
yeah, no, you finished
I
more than you didn't. That's
I didn't-
important.
I did not have a standout week.
Yeah,
And the way this was set up, basically, if you didn't have one standout week, you were going to be in big trouble.
yeah.
Well, GG's to the both of you, and again, JamEvil, congratulations. Moving on to the round of 32. And raikourider, it is the end of the tournament for you, but again, GG to you as well.
Yeah.
Very good performances throughout. And hey, JamEvil, wish you the best of luck in your next match. And raikourider, wish you the best of luck in your next ventures.
Yeah, thank you so much, Laz, and GG, Raikou. I look forward to seeing you maybe at the next GDQ.
I will be there.
Awesome. And are you going to SG Live?
I am not going to SGL. I have to pick.
Okay.
I have to pick 2 events a year.
Gotcha. Nah,
I go to SGDQ because it's a 6-hour drive, and then I have to pick one other one. I do
Cool.
want to go. I do want to go to SGL at some point. I just can't afford to go to all of those.
Yeah, totally understand. Well, I'll see you at AGDQ then, man. Good games,
Yep.
and I'll see you around.
Yep. It's going to be looking forward to meeting, hanging out with crew again.
Yeah. Look forward to seeing you too, Sharky. And Laz, maybe Laz. All right. Love you guys. Take us out. I'll see you later.
Absolutely. Once again, make sure you give both of our runners tonight, raikourider and JamEvil, a follow here. They did a tremendous job, as well as my commentator partner, Sharky2107. They did a tremendous job as well. And if you're wondering who was doing the tracking this evening, it was yours truly that was doing the tracking this evening, as well as the commentary. So I do have a little bit of experience of doing that under my belt, and other than a technical issue we had in the middle of the race, it went just fine. So with that, that's all for the coverage of this particular race, but don't go anywhere, because in about 20 minutes from now, it's going to be the Greenleaf Effect versus Hi, I'm Enamel right here on Speed Gaming 3. So Sharky2107, any final thoughts before we take a little bit of a break and then come back?
Well, GG to both of these runners. They did put on a great show for you guys. So, and just don't forget, give Lost Cards a fan a follow as well, because he definitely deserves it as well. So, with that, hopefully everyone has a good night and enjoy more Randomizer tonight and throughout the week as well.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. And we will see you in about 20 minutes here on Speed Gaming 3, where it is the Greenleaf Effect versus Hi, I'm Enamel. So don't go away. We'll be back in 20.